I did it. I finally quit my job. I don't know. I'm having mixed emotions about it. Cause like one part of me is kind of like, and then the other part of me is like, bitch, you quit your job. The fuck was you thinking? What? Why would you let that check not come? Like you knew it was coming. What are we gonna do? So I've spent the last 4 years as a foster care case manager, but I've been doing that type of work for almost 10 years now. And I think that my passions have changed. The quarantine definitely allowed me to see other aspects of myself and to learn and see what I'm really passionate about. And also, what they don't talk about enough is how fucking burnt out we got from working during quarantine. Especially when you're working with at-risk populations or, low-income populations and stuff like that. People who were in the midst of all the real shit happening in quarantine. Like people who couldn't afford to pay their rent, people who couldn't buy food, people who couldn't take care of themselves. The people who were taking care of them and their mental health and their needs. What happened to us? We got burnt out. And they're talking about this whole big old the Great Resignation. I understand. I get it because I'm here. There were so many days I literally hated to get out of the bed. I would wake up and just feel like crying. I did not want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to help anybody. I couldn't even help myself. That's how bad it got, And that's something they don't really talk to college students about in school, is the emotional labor that comes with being a caring person, wanting to do that type of work. I'm already, feeling better, getting up, going for walks. I'm still kind of depressed a little, because it's grief when you leave something that you know and love. Because I loved my organization. I loved the people that I worked with. I loved the people that I worked for. I just didn't love the work that I was doing anymore. And that's okay, because we're allowed to grow away from things. We're allowed to change our minds. We're allowed to, dabble in other things. And I hope that somebody else hears this and understands that it's okay to try something different, to try something new. And it's going to be hella scary. I'm so scared. I wanted to be a foster care social worker because I was in foster care. And a lot of the young adults that I was working with also said they wanted to get into social work. And I would be thinking, like,
don't do it. Don't do it.
That's not where the money's at. It's not good for your mental and physical health, especially if you don't have good boundaries. And that's something that I really struggled with. And I know a lot of people are quitting their jobs lately, and a lot of people have been posting about quitting their jobs and how they didn't have like a backup plan or anything like that. And a lot of those people are not telling the truth because they are making money somehow. Like, I don't think that it's smart to just completely just like quit your job. You ain't got no money saved. You don't have even a part-time job lined up. Like, we got bills, okay? Like, hello, capitalism. So, yeah. So I'm going to let you know how I decided to make the decision to quit my job and some tips that, if you're thinking about quitting your job in the future as well. or thinking about switching to a different career field. So I already had my license in massage therapy. I'm also very creative. I'm an author. I write poetry. I like doing content. But it's not something that I've done a lot of. I've been trying to grow my channels, like my Instagram and stuff like that, but I'm not super visible. So that's something that I'm working on now. Before I made the decision to quit my job, I did look for another job, okay? I searched for another job for about 6 months. I paid someone to redo my resume. I did my LinkedIn. I applied to like over 500 positions and I got interviews, but I wasn't getting a job. And time was not of the essence, okay? I needed to get out. So I decided to use my skill, my trade in massage therapy, and I'm going to do that part-time. I'm going to do that part-time, and I'm going to focus on writing my books and doing my other creative skills on the side. So that's my plan. It's just an outline. It's not solid. It's not, I'm not about to have buku dollars coming in this month. But my goal, like I set a goal for 6 months to be at a certain point. And if I'm not at that certain point after 6 months, then I'm going to start looking for another job. But my goal right now is to pour into me and the things that I love and to pour into myself because I deserve it. Tips for if you want to leave your job. See if there's another position within your organization that you might want to do. If you're burnt out in one position, you might want to do something else. Me, I had asked to go into doing communications because that's something that I like to do. I like to write. I like to do social media. My organization wasn't big enough to have someone else on the development and communications team. I tried. Save up some type of money if you can. All right. I had already had saved up like $4,000. I'm using some of it to go on a trip, and then I'm working part-time. I've been working part-time on top of my full-time for the last month so that I have that money aside as well. So I have at least 3 months of my bills saved up just in case, because I don't want to go back to working full-time. Like, I want to focus on what it is that I'm doing. Another big thing, take a career aptitude test. So if you're in a job that you don't like right now and you have no idea what it is that you want to do, take a career aptitude test. That's what helped me to know my personality type and what careers would be good for my personality type. And once I started exploring into those different fields that it told me I'd be good at, it turned out it was right. And like, I got video editor, author, writer, stuff like that. Those are things that I actually absolutely love to do. So thank you. So yeah, those are my top 3. Check out other positions within your organization because you can move up or around. Make sure you have money saved and look into other careers that you might be good at. Network, because you never know who knows who at a different organization that you might be interested in. If all else fails, think about what you're already good at that can make you money. For example, my boyfriend, he's no longer working on cars. Like, he's no longer an auto technician because he's working on, starting his own business, but he still has the skills of the trade of auto mechanics. So he's still working on cars on the side. I'm a writer. I edit papers on the side. I do things like that for people to bring in extra money. So maybe you're good at baking, or maybe you're good at teaching. You could teach a course. Like, there are so many different things that you could do with the skills that you have already available to you. And we live in a land of opportunity. Like, the internet, you can make so much money on the internet. I'm still trying to figure out how. Like, that's my goal. That's what I'm about to start doing, because so many people made money during the pandemic. And it's like, yo, I know it's not always all about the money, but we do got bills to pay, right? So definitely trying to tap into that more. And I'm just glad that now I have the opportunity to focus on my energy, my health, my wealth, and all that good stuff, you know? So I hope that you took something away from this video. I hope that I gave some advice that you haven't heard before. Definitely give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, all right? Because I'm about to pour so much love and so much energy into this channel. And I want you guys to be here for it, all right? I'll see you guys next time. Actually, I'm going to see you guys in Mexico. So I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye, guys.